G'day mates, how's it going? I'm Mr. GT. Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be reviewing my friend's 2017 Ford Mustang GT. And his name is Dennis. He's just around here doing a few little things. So,
Good.
Say hello, Dennis.
How you going, guys?
So everybody grab a beer, sit back, relax and enjoy the show. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so we have the 2017 Ford Mustang GT. It's a two-door rear-wheel drive stylish sports car that packs a 5-litre naturally aspirated V8 engine, pumping out some serious power at 306 kilowatts or 410 horsepower in the old version of measuring power, and 530 newton meters of torque. Available in automatic or 6-speed stick shift with its dual exhaust, giving out that great amazing 4V8 Ford signature sound. It runs on 98 octane fuel and it has a 61 litre tank, and the car weighs in at 1701 kilograms. They've added the 1 kilogram in there, so yeah. And we've got Dennis over here who's going to show us around the car.
How you going, guys?
So we have a nice aggressive front end, nice grille spotlights on the bottom, the nice usual horsey, nice bonnet with the bulges, and the wheels usually come with 19-inch.
19 blackie.
So they're still stock wheels there, brother? Yep.
With the Brembos, stock, standard.
Got the nice 5-litre badge here so that it lets you know that it's got a big V8 in it. And here's the rear with its nice dual exhausts. We'll give it a few revs a bit later. The GT badge to let everybody know what it is. Nice bulges here on the quarter panel, and you've got your nice grey side skirts on the bottom. And Dennis is going to pop the bonnet for us, because this car is not only 306 kilowatts. I can tell you that, ladies and gentlemen. It is a lot more. I just went in it and I tell you what, I couldn't hold on to and I couldn't grab onto the dash, ladies and gentlemen, from all the torque. So let's have a look under here, and Dennis is going to go through what is done. It's a very nice engine bay.
So you can see that
5-litre.
we did a little bit of work to it, not over the top, but you can see that I've done some minor specs.
Yep, so you've got some carbon fibre here. Is that standard?
Yeah, no, it's not. So I've upgraded the cold air intake, and I've tuned it up. I've put a full 3-inch stainless steel exhaust all the way through, from the extractors all the way to the back. You can see there, and then all the way to the back, you got all stainless steel.
Yep, extractors, you can see them.
You've also, we've tuned on the dyno and got a ridiculously big increase in power just from minor mods. They come stock around 218 kilowatt at the wheels. I've bumped it up to 304 kilowatt at the wheels, so you're running
so you're in the
over 500 horses.
Yeah, over 500 in horsepower. Yeah. Yes,
in horsepower, over 500 horses at the flywheel, way over that. And yeah, just the massive torque, easy to drive, very smooth. 6-speed manual is very, very smooth.
Yep, this one's a stick shift, ladies and gentlemen. It's not the automatic.
Not an auto, not a dirty
so
auto.
So yeah, you can
not a dirty auto. Makes me sick. But yeah, it's got a few options on here. You can change it if George comes around the side here. Come to the inside, and give it a little start.
All right, I'll go to the back of the exhaust and let our viewers have a listen. That is ear piercing, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, my ears tickled the eardrums. Like, I'll tell you what, they felt a lot of pressure then.
So it's got, it's got its normal options, but you've got your mode, so you can change it from.
Yeah, we'll have a look at that when I jump in and we go driving, because, ladies and gentlemen, what we're going to do is we're going to go for a drive in this thing as well. I'll go through what it's got in the inside. We'll do our 0 to 100 acceleration test as well, which we're going to use the record box to measure that, like we normally do in our reviews. So yeah, we've got a bit to go in this video. So the colour of the Mustang is in the spectacular red. The outside is not brutish, but it's not soft either. It is actually very well styled and carries the Mustang heritage look. No matter old or new model, you can tell the car when it is a Mustang. It's just got that distinctive look about it. You know, go back to the 1964, 1968, they do look similar. They just got that look about them where you know that as soon as a Mustang comes out and it's on the road, you know that's a Mustang without looking at the badges or anything. So yeah, this colour stands out. From a mile away you'll see it coming, I'll tell you what, in the traffic. Very nice. I'll give you a look at the interior before we jump in. Nice bucket seats.
Now it's good.
So what do you reckon, we go for a drive now? Dennis?
Yeah, bum, man, let's go on the highway.
Okay, let's go. Okay, ladies and gents, so we're in the Mustang GT with Dennis driving. And just listen to that growl. It sounds like an angry lion, mate, ready to pounce.
There's no such...
Somebody stole my meat. Get out of here.
There's no such thing as traction in this car. No such thing as traction. No such thing.
Oh, I can see that.
Look, I'm not rev dumping. Just accelerate and...
Yeah, it's just like it's on ice, mate. So
just on ice skates.
Mate, that lion, I'll tell you what, it's going to eat somebody. Somebody stole the meat.
Shut the gates.
Mate, that sound is so addictive, isn't it? And that pull, it just, oh mate, it's amazing. And you get those butterflies in the stomach.
You just never get over a V8 sound.
Nah,
It's
just too addictive. And excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, if I can't hold the camera straight, but with all this talk, it's pretty impossible.
Shake it. I just love it. And remember, everyone, safe driving is good. So we're not.
Yeah, we're not going over the speed limit, of course. We slow down and then get up to the speed limit quickly.
So you probably can tell that I've only managed to get to second gear when revving it.
Yeah, true.
So that's all I'm doing. On the streets, be safe. When we get on the highway, we're gonna
do our 0 to 100 test, give it a couple of hits.
And that's it.
Up to the speed limit, and that's it. Yeah, we're all about safety on the channel, so yeah, it's one of my main beliefs. So this car has a lot of straight line grunt, and grand touring capabilities like its old predecessors. Rather than being a handler, it's a car that can take the kids to school, do the shopping, take it to work in style, and then you take it out for some serious fast driving on the weekend to give you a smile from ear to ear, with everyone staring, gazing and pointing at the amazing looking car.
And the driver.
Yeah, there you go. Ladies,
Well, what can I say?
it's got a super comfy ride. It's got a little bit of body roll. They tend to have some oversteer. After all, it is an American car, which is usual, a standard feature on those cars, which are mainly built for straight line performance. A very entertaining car and a joy to drive, mate. So, you know, we've got some modes down here. We've got track mode, we've got sports mode.
You go here, just flick that,
there.
and you go from normal to sports, and then to race, to wet. So if it's raining or you want to take this to the snow,
Yeah, it gives you a bit more stability.
but I just leave on race. So I wish it just had race tracks.
Yeah,
That's why I leave it on.
That's all you need, eh?
That's all I need. There's nothing less than that.
And we've also got a steering button there to make so that's stiffer steering.
So you can go steer and
handling.
feel tighter, comfort, normal.
Yep, suspension as well.
I usually keep it on sport.
Yeah. Good choice, Dennis.
Sport.
I'm with you on that one.
That's it. Nothing less.
Don't need the other modes. That's only for if you lend the car to someone else, you know, like a mechanic or a girlfriend or, you know, a brother or a sister. And that's when you turn it down.
You can put it in normal comfort and normal mode, just so your handles. When you put it in normal mode, traction's on, and it's quite very, very easy to drive, especially for women who, if you do get scared, if a woman gets scared to drive it because it will spin everywhere. No, it won't. When you put it in normal, it's just effortless. It's so smooth. I've never been in a car so smooth in my life.
It does have a very smooth ride, considering it's a performance car, I must say.
Just the gears, the steering wheel, it doesn't bump, it sits, it just glides.
Very nice ride. It does remind you that you are in a race car, but at the same time, it also has that nice smooth, it's a smooth stick.
Now, if we went in this worst suburb in Sydney, aka Campsie, we'd be able to, you know, open up a bit more. But all the gimnazzles are getting frightened.
Sounds awesome, mate. The work you've done to it is insane.
It doesn't take much.
Good choice exhaust, mate. Good choice.
Thanks. It doesn't take much to open it up. That's what I love about these cars. You put a nice exhaust in it.
Very responsive, huh?
Yeah, the cold air intake, tune it up, and it's just opened it up completely. Revs harder, revs higher, just more powerful, more torquey. It's a great upgrade, and it doesn't cost you much. Look, BTA Motorsports actually done it, and they've done a very good job. So shout out to BTA Motorsports. Thank you very much. Ali, Ahmed, champions. You've done a very good job. This thing gets updates every year or two, so the boys at BTA are always updating the car with the latest and all the good stuff. So
yeah, BTA, they've also done Tony's car. He has an F6 Ford. I had it up on YouTube and I had to take it down because somehow the Discovery Channel saw that video, and we had it on the Discovery Channel, the TV playing in the background, and like it was shown from the side of the camera.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, no noise. And YouTube made me take the video down because they complained that it was copyright, but there was nothing about the TV. It was all about his F6 Ford, which BTA had tuned to, like, I think it was something like 780 horsepower. The thing ran like a 10.2 down the quarter. So I'm going to review the car again. Unfortunately, it was taken down, like I said. But what are the odds of that, eh? You know, getting the Discovery Channel to actually spot that out.
That's unbelievable.
And it was unintentional, but yeah, it was just a mistake that we didn't turn the TV off. So everybody that films on YouTube, make sure you've got radios and TVs off, because you never know.
Oops. That was a weekend playing.
So yeah, going back, BTA, very good. I'm impressed with Tony's car and now this car as well. So yes, Ali, Tony's mentioned him a lot.
No, good boys and done good work and happy with the performance. And all in all, the cars, it's a great drive. I love it.
Perhaps you sure is, and you've got a nice colour too, which stands out.
Red. Reason I chose red. When you think of a Mustang, what do you think of? Red. It's just the most iconic colour for a Mustang.
Yep, for sure.
It's like having a Ferrari, get it in red. You know, you can't get it in any other colour. Well, you can, but you know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. The red stands out.
Definitely.
Look at this, Belmore's gonna get woken up now. Poor. Everyone laughing.
We've got a few noises there. Is it a lion or is it a Mustang?
Here we go.
The seats are very comfortable, I must say, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a nice plaque here. Mustang since 1964. So you've got locking mechanism here for the doors, you've got your power windows, your air conditioning controls over there, plenty of nice vents here, make sure it cools you down in the hot summer days of Australia.
Well, we are in summer, but don't really need the aircon. The weather's gone
this
crazy.
year hasn't been too hot, I must say.
It's gone bananas.
We've had a few hot ones, but not like usual. A lot less.
Between you and I and millions of followers, or thousands of followers, or whatever you have,
Yeah.
I like it better when it's a bit colder. Car runs a bit better.
I used to love the heat when I was a youngster, but
Yeah, when you're
Now-
bodybuilding, tanning, picking up the chicks.
whereas now we prefer the colder weather. Plus, it helps the cars.
Does runs a lot better. I love driving in the cold. One thing I hate, well, I shouldn't hate anything. One thing I dislike is putting the aircon on a performance car. If I put the aircon on and a guy rocks up next to me and wants to race, everything, I don't care if it's 40 degrees, everything goes off, windows down.
Yeah.
We're going for it. I ain't losing power for no one.
Yeah.
Nothing.
But I think that when you put the foot down all the way to the floor, I have to pause, ladies and gentlemen, for the noise. Whoa.
And, yeah, well, it's still not over. Still going 60 kilometres.
Yep.
Still 60 kilometres.
Yeah. We're in traffic and everybody's doing 30.
You can see on the gear stick, if George go to the gear stick, we're still in second gear.
Yep.
So I can't go to third gear. It's not going to happen, guys. Only on the highway.
Yeah, when we get on the freeway. So be patient, ladies and gentlemen. We'll get there soon.
What I noticed is it's got really long gears. So the first and second gear run a long time. I can cruise in like first gear for I can cruise in first gear up to 80 k's.
Yeah.
It's got a long gear.
Yeah, it's good for the long run. This would have been nice for the Autobahn in Germany.
Oh yeah. But due to COVID, I can't do anything. So I can't go over there.
But just going back to the air conditioning, I think the cars nowadays have been programmed so once you put the foot down, the aircon goes off, like the compressor turns off, so you don't lose any power. You will lose it like when you're half throttle or 3/4, but on full, I believe the compressor turns off.
Well, I never noticed that.
Yeah. But it is better to be sure and switch it off like you do.
There's no risk taken. I can't make a fool out of myself. Not knowing, I can't die wondering if I didn't have the max power or not. So I need everything turned off and focus.
Well, there you have the record box, ladies and gentlemen, that I've just zoomed into. So we will be, that's it, point to it. So that's what we're going to be using to measure the 0 to 100. and I am thinking of giving one of these away to one of my viewers, so stay tuned for a video that will have all the information on that. I want to hit 1,000 subscribers, and once I hit 1,000 subscribers, so start subscribing, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little free giveaway of the race box.
Guys, you got to do it. You smash the subscribe button,
Pound
it, like smack it and break the screen, and we'll buy you a new screen if you pound it. We really will. I want you to smash the subscribe button, like the page, like it, watch the videos, tell your friends, tell your family. You want some unique cars, you want some sports cars, you want good interviews, not edited, not just full live blown interviews, just everyone in their natural state.
That's what it's all about.
Except for the cars. Not everyone else is, but not the cars.
Yeah.
They're always upgraded and edited and modified.
And it won't be the first one I'm going to be giving away. I'll have, you know, like in different stages of the channel. As we go on with time, I'll be giving, you know, more of those away, or something different. We'll see.
You never know. It could be a car one day.
Yeah, you never know.
This car could be up for grabs one day. You never know.
True.
If you start hitting the buttons,
anything's possible. But yeah, I'd like to thank my viewers so far. Whoever has been supporting us, thank you very much. But yeah, we're not at the end of the video yet, so we won't talk about that now.
yes.
So we're stuck in traffic, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll just have a look at a little bit of this interior again. So you've got nice leather up here, nice stitching along there.
I was actually quite impressed when I bought it.
Aluminium type look.
Yeah, it's nice.
On the dash there, it is very nice. Ford's done a very nice job on it. Got the black roof,
and if you go look at the back seats, the back seats look not a heap of room. It's a coupe, but look, I can get 2 baby seats in there. Don't you worry about that.
Yep,
it's built. You can put babies in there. You can put your kids, go on a nice family day out and enjoy it.
Exactly, best of both worlds. So you've got Toyota here.
What's quite good
so yeah, unfortunately we can't play to show you because of the YouTube copyright laws. Yeah, so you've got your mid-range down the bottom, another mid-range speaker here, and Toyota, same on the other side, so that's 6, and there's another 4 speakers in the back, so it's got 10 speakers. It does sound very nice. Stock stereo system sounding very good.
Everyone's looking at us, you know, filming. Think we're getting some recognition here.
Yeah.
Hey everyone. Hey.
Beautiful.
What do you reckon?
See, that's the beauty on the freeways, because people go slow and then you've got till 100 to be able to give it a bit. Oh, that sounds insane, man. It just sounds insane.
The high-pitched coyote sound, I love it.
So the AMG cars now, the new ones, they've got a low-pitched noise.
It's just more low, so this is really
It's a
high.
low, but this reminds me a bit of my car. This is a lot louder than my car. But my car...
The tunnel. Oh, here we go. We got traffic here.
But my car, my AMG, the E55, has got a high-pitched noise like this, but nowhere near as loud, of course. And the AMG C63s The 204s also have this higher pitch sound. The newer ones, it's a low, it's as if the car doesn't rev out. It's as if the car's revs to like 4,000. It's more like a, whereas this is like,
A little bit like the F1.
this is, yeah, this is more, well, the new engines are like, see? Beautiful. Love it.
Traffic or not.
That's the beauty about these cars. You can have fun even in traffic.
It's not like the old school, it won't break down on you.
Yeah, you don't get bored
No.
either. You know, you can just have a bit of fun listening to the car, just give it a few revs or just give it a few little stabs.
That's it.
While you're in the traffic, it's just, there's always something to do and keep you occupied and entertained.
Let everyone just look at the car, enjoy it.
That's it.
Opa.
Listen to that sound, mate.
That's it. Next time we're going to film 6 in the morning.
Yeah. But what we'll do is, after we do our 0 to 60, we'll do another video one day. What we'll do is we'll take it to the drag races.
Is that a copper? I should pull over.
We'll give it a run down the quarter.
Yeah, I know.
Stay tuned for that one, ladies and gentlemen.
What do you reckon? There's a pull-up. There's got to be a... Fuck, pull over here.
No, it's pretty rough again. There's a lot of, if anybody can see that, there's a lot of like stones and rocks and stuff that just spin.
No, fuck, it's that close, huh?
We may have to say, if we don't find anywhere, we might have to save it for another time, the 0 to 100, because it is peak hour at the moment and it's hard, it's not as easy. Yeah, I suppose so. It's pretty rough though, man.
What are we going to do?
All this crap come from.
Well, this is the last one. I'm going to have to...
Ah, give it a go.
I'm going to have to do it here.
Try and get on the straight though first, like don't be in the dip.
You know, it is straight now,
Oh, okay.
but I'll just zoom out.
Yep.
But
You'll get up to their speed in no time.
yeah, it's spinning. That's what kills it.
Yeah, true.
And probably to get off King George Road.
That's it.
Little bit to it. Oh, will it just start?
Yeah.
How does it know?
It's got accelerometer, so it just picks up movement.
Unbelievable. Jesus. Yeah. Fucking hell. I tried that.
Yeah.
I was moving across fucking lanes. That's a funny one to put. Jeez,
Yeah.
I went across 3 lanes there.
I know.
I was like, fuck it.
We got 5.5 seconds,
Spinning.
but you took off slowly, right? Like you probably went to about 2,000 reps before you even left.
I know.
Like rolling. You were rolling.
Rolling.
before you put the foot down. So there's a few seconds there. There's a wheel spinning, which is wheel spun a lot, even when you whacked it in second gear and third.
Yeah.
And also you've got 115 extra kilos with me in the car.
And I went through 3 lanes.
So that is no indication of what this car will do. No indication at all.
It could be a good thing for next time when I have the semi-slicks and there's no traffic and we go straight out. We'll see what improvement we get on the time there.
Oh, 100%, mate.
I'm sure we get late 3s.
Yeah, mate.
For the copper.
You started rolling before you put the foot down, so this starts measuring.
Yeah.
So you rolled it about 3-4 meters and then put the foot down.
Yeah.
That adds in the time. Plus your wheel spun. Plus your wheel spun. In every change.
It's like that Debris. It's like
Yeah.
the tyres actually. I need to change them, man. I actually need to change the tyres.
Yeah.
But
sure.
they're road legal. But you can feel the torque. Once I gripped, it was going.
Yes.
Yeah, you can feel. Once you grip it second, you can go to third. That's where you start feeling it. That punch.
Yeah. Too much power, too much wheel spin. You know, you can't expect to get the power down to the ground with so much horsepower.
Look, I think just some Mickey Thompsons and it'll be sweet.
Mickey Thompson's, and even a better place to take off.
Yeah,
Because there
well,
was a lot of debris on the road there.
hey, I went over 3 lanes in peak hour traffic.
Yeah.
I think I've done pretty good.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, everybody can tell from the video how you took off. That wasn't a takeoff, man. That was...
I think there was so much debris on the road.
Yes, correct.
I nearly smashed the van coming across. Worried about all the cars, but
Yeah, no, he's
like we
just,
said, safety comes first.
he's just mucking around with the van, but yeah.
Yeah,
No,
fucking
yeah.
around.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, look, it's all safety, you guys.
Yeah, that's it.
And we didn't want to risk any lives, so I think when we could sit flat with no debris,
Yeah, no, look.
Mickey Thompson's, semi-slicks, you get a really true indication.
That's right.
Just put the foot flat out and that's
Yep.
it. So I'm sort of feathering it, you know, so
Yeah, you did. Feather, when we took off, you rolled it.
just
Like
guiding
it
it.
moved from about here to the front of the next car and then you put the foot down.
Yeah, just a bit scared of
Yeah, I know.
spinning all the way
Yeah.
in the cars.
Yep. I understand. But yeah, even with that, the 5.5 seconds, like, mate, which car gets 5.5 seconds?
Wheel spin.
Even cars that do perfect starts, you know, like, can't even manage 5.5.
Oh yeah.
And this, with all those circumstances, just got the 5.5 in, you know, in no time.
Yeah, and it's we'll see when we get the semi-slicks on. Or maybe we'll just go to the track.
You can do both.
When the track, it's like glue. It won't
Yeah.
spin there.
Yeah. And Dennis just informed me that he had the traction control off as well. Now, we've come off now to give it a try, but we'll do it next time. We'll give it a go with the traction on as well. But what happened with the traction, like you said before, and I've seen it happen a lot with my car too, is when you start wheel spinning, the traction control takes power away from the engine, and then it's sort of like
That's why
dives down.
It dives,
It
so-
kind of stops.
and I think if I leave on normal and traction's on, it doesn't rev as, for some reason, I don't think it revs as high. When you put it in a race mode, it just revs out and then lets you just change when the red light goes boom and you go change gears.
If it was a different time of the day and we had more road, we could have done some experimentations with that. But we'll leave that for another day.
A cold winter's morning,
Yep.
semi-slicks, all grip, you'll be in the 3s for sure.
There's plenty of time to do more vids with the car, so time is on our side.
This COVID kills us all. Mwahahaha.
Texas bumps very nicely on these rough roads.
Yeah, it's very comfortable to drive.
Does have an incredible note to it, eh? That nice high-pitched V8 sound, yes.
I can't get over that Coyote V8.
Yeah.
They've done such a good job on it.
Very mean sounding.